Hello, and welcome back to this Trails into Reverie Let's Play with me, SLJ RPG. In the last episode, we did some Magical Go Elisa, but in today's episode, we're going to carry on doing some of these Slab of Remembrances. We got 4 that we need to do. We're going to do 1 per episode, so 4 episodes. The next 4 will probably be this, and then we'll go play a game. But first thing we're going to do is the path chosen. Looks like we're with the old Class 7, the actual original classes, or rather the original Class 6, right? Ooh, so that looks like Trails of Cold Steel, the 21st of the 2nd. My story takes place a week after Crossbell's liberation. Right as Instructor Randy returned to the branch campus several days after Una.
Oh, look who it is. Welcome back, Instructor Randy. It's good to have you here again.
Hey, Marine Toey. You even got Michael coming out to say hello. Didn't you have to roll out the big old red carpet for me? This isn't that big of a deal. No way, we wouldn't miss this for anything. Sounds like you have plenty of straighten out over there once things settle down. Yeah, you don't know the half of it. Wait, shouldn't you 3 be teaching right now? If you're all here, what are the students? We moved our Herman periods up. It's fine. It's what they all wanted anyway. Wait, who wanted?
Instructor Randy! It's so good to see you. Welcome back.
Oh my god, he's Scottish, isn't he? You and Gina were pure brilliant in our operation, you know. That's our instructor for you, always ready to put in the work and get the job done, right? Well, thanks kids, I missed you. None of you got rusty while I was away now, did ya? You have nothing to worry about there, instructor. I'm more wondering if you got rusty without us there to keep you on your toes. Very funny. I swear you live to give me a fucking hard time, Ash. They're gonna make it even harder for me to leave in a month's time than it already is. Think it's too late for that.
It looks like our surprise reception was a success.
I'd say you're a special guy to us, Randy. Thanks, all of you. It's really good to be here again, even if it is just briefly. Like Instructor Orlando, I will be taking my leave once this school year comes to a close. Suggest you make your decision regarding a certain something sooner rather than later, Instructor Herschel.
Right.
She's been offered the, the assistant head role. The path chosen. So we're not even Cold Steel 1, we're just after the liberation of Crossbell. So, the 9th of March. Toa.
Reen, what's up?
School's over already. Something wrong? You've been spacing out a lot recently.
I'm fine, I'm just a little sleep deprived. Why haven't you gone home yet?
Have you forgotten? Everyone's coming today, so you were gonna tag along with me to welcome them.
Oh. Yes, that's right. Reen, what time is it? We have to hurry to the station.
No worries, we have time. Let's pack up and head out.
We arrive at last. I haven't been here since just before the war. It does remind me of Trista.
I'm starting to think we shouldn't have come in uniform.
Right, things have been hectic today, and even so, wearing my uniform when I'm off duty may be a tad gauche. Oh, you look fine. You look cool as heck, in my opinion. Hey, everyone.
Welcome to Barney's. We're glad you can make it.
Thanks for taking the time out of your busy schedules to see us. It means a lot. Oh, think nothing of it. It's a shame that some of us weren't able to make it. I was rather preoccupied the last time I visited Leaves, so I'm looking forward to having a proper tour this time. Well, we'll be happy to show you all the sights, so we need a few more till our group is complete.
And there they are. Ah.
Yo, didn't think you guys would beat us.
Sorry to keep you waiting, kittens.
Angelica Rogner. George Noem. Gnome.
Not at all. We only just got here ourselves. The gang's finally back together.
So these guys were all in the same year, right?
I honestly wasn't sure whether I should come, but you were kind enough to invite me, so how could I say no?
Well, shall we get this celebration underway? Let the pre-party of the Thor's 220th class reunion begin!
Only Reen's not in this class. Tonight was our class reunion.
An event Angie spared no trouble planning. The main event was scheduled for a fancy hotel in Heimdall, but some coming early wanted to visit the branch campus as well. After securing the principal's permission, we agreed they could drop by after the classes had ended for the day. Is this really your first time playing tennis? Right, I've never seen anyone pick it up so quickly. Well, we used to play lacrosse back on the main campus, so racket's not too hard to wrap my head around. Doesn't hurt that a tennis ball is just about the same size. Come on, let's get serious. Is that all you students can muster up these days? I figured you could do better than this. Oh, now you've done it. We'll make you eat those words. Go, Juna. Go, Jessica. You got this.
Adele likes to cook.
Oh.
The culinary club.
This looks delicious. Oh, it's so colorful. Yes, thanks to the fresh fruit that Sandy grew. Freddy's wild grass makes a wonderful accent, I find. Not bad. What exactly did he contribute to this, though? Yeah, don't worry. Just a bunch of herbs I picked up in the mountains. Should have expected nothing less from a former member of the gardening club. You garnish with the best of them. I could learn a lot from you.
Cute. Are you going to see them interacting with every single club?
Ah, that's love. Love is everything. Absolutely everything. Miss Torio and Alexi demonstrate this in the story. Love transcends any barrier. Age, birthplace status, even gender couldn't keep them apart. In fact, those obstacles only make their love stronger. Oh, I know just what you mean. Their love is so pure and precious. What about you two? What do you think?
That was just, well, that we just want to be left the hell alone. Maybe I should have gone elsewhere. Aren't Ash and Titania kind of dating, low-key? Floriad.
And that's how it's done. Wow. Her form was beautiful and flawless. You were superb, Angelica. I'm extremely impressed.
And she's always got a good at that sort of thing. Stuff like that, like, lets her make a good impression with the kind of people who care about decorum.
What can I say? It's my little success in life. But enough about me, Miyashima. You fill out those kimonos wonderfully, with a double dose of heavenly beauty. We should call a few more kids over and have ourselves a very intimate little kimono
They're in school, Angie. Call your jets.
I don't know. I think that's a rather intriguing proposition. Intriguing or not, we don't have enough kimonos to go around for it. You good, Vincent? You've been sitting completely still for a while. Someone, please help me. My legs have fallen asleep.
Cute. Death metal. Anyway, what's the matter, Reen? You're getting slow on me. You're not too bad for a guy who hasn't done this in ages for yourself. Boo. You guys are too cool. I've known for years that Crow's Deft Hand, but wow. They are the ones who put on that legendary skull performance.
We can't let them steal our spotlight.
Oh, hey. And so then, fun times blew by. We headed for the hotel in the capital that would serve as the venue for our class reunion.
That was a blast. It was. There were so many incredible students here, Irene. You will have to bring the rest of our old class to visit someday.
Sounds like fun. You'll be going straight back to Jirai after the party's over, right, Crow? I seem to remember Stark applying for some time to follow suit. Sounds like things have been nuts over there lately, so we're gonna go see what's up.
I'm sure you know all about the debates in Northumbria about breaking off from the Empire. All that's been having an influence in Jirai, too.
I'm sure all the word about Crossbell getting its independence back is only adding fuel to the fire. But Jirai's only prospered as a special economic zone, so I can't see him throwing that away for just autonomy. In that case, yeah, Northumbria might be a different story, though. I take it everything's calmed down? You were planning to, hey, don't be getting all mopey on me. We're not snotting those kids anymore. Says the perpetual troublemaker. Take that care. Let me know when you get to Jirai safely. Sure thing, Mom. You'll be coming back with the train afterwards, right, Toa? I hope you have a good time.
Thanks, I'll be back later tonight. By the way, the dress is looking fine upon you, Toa.
Tomorrow's a free day, so what's the harm in coming back tomorrow morning? We're gonna party it up at the hotel. We could also party it down, if you get my drift.
Angie, you don't even have to try to keep it vague anymore.
Make sure you keep your cougar on a tight leash, you hear, George? Someday, this will stop being up to me. Someday. Anyway, time to head off. See you, Irene. Take care. Give my regards to the others. We will.
Bye for now.
Heading to Leaves is a suburb of Heimdall. We're going to be in the... What's the name of the district? Not Lechia, not anything else.
Hot damn! Gotta level with you guys. Today was more of a blast than I ever expected.
That was your first time on campus in a while, so I'm not surprised you got into it. I'm glad I came too.
Well, you're welcome back anytime. Students were happy to see you. So, once things have settled down in Jirai, you're planning to go travel all on your own, right, Crow?
That's the plan. I think I'm a smidge too old for journeys of self-discovery, to be honest. But I wouldn't even be here now if not for Ordine and the rest. It makes me want to find meaning in my life, you know?
Yeah.
Well, make the most of it.
My investigation into the Black Workshop is mostly done, so I'm asking if the professor will let me stay at the Ruhr Institute. Nothing's gonna erase the bad I've put into the world, but that doesn't mean I can't try to put in some good.
Indeed, George.
I think that's a good idea. Perfect, even.
We're all living through a time of great change for the Empire. For the whole continent, really. The class system we've all accepted as an immutable part of Erebonian life is on its way out the door. That's why I need to talk to Father about what our family can do for the people of Nortia going forward. What about you, Toa? Have you decided whether you're going to leave the branch campus or not?
So, here's what is the offer. It's either to become like the semi-head, or she probably has offers from fucking everywhere, to be honest.
You knew?
You forget, we four go way back. We figured it out ages ago. That's about the only thing that could be eating at you like this right about now.
We're here if you need friends to talk it through with, Toa. And that's what we're here for. To lean on when the going gets tough.
Guys.
So what is it going to be?
Alright, you win. You remember how I went around and helped multiple NGOs after graduating? One of those groups helps rebuild areas hit by disaster or war. And they resolve diplomatic disputes as a neutral party.
Okay.
Well, that organization's director got in touch with me recently. They said their goal was to help address the scars the war has left on the world. And they want me to help.
Huh.
Interesting. I mean, it's a good job.
I didn't think you'd been asked to help do something that big.
Fits you like a glove, though. Between the Civil War, this last war, and the trade conference, you've shown you're great at desk work, negotiating, and so much more. I can see you really being able to make a difference in a place like that, which must be what they see in you, too.
It does feel like very appropriate.
I feel like they're overestimating me a little, to be honest. While the war might technically be over, we're still very much feeling its effects. It's been 6 months since we all came together to end the Great Twilight, but a great shadow still looms over us.
Yeah, I mean, we were just talking about the hell being raised and dry in Northumbria. Crossbell's never not feeling it.
And those who played a part in bringing it about still have atoning to do. Myself included.
And then there are the people scarred by the war.
Reen.
You know what I think, Toa? I think you have your answer already.
Yeah, maybe I do. I can't deny it's a really important task. I'd likely be able to help the Empire and all of Zumeria far more in this role than if I were just to stay an instructor.
Here we go.
Objectively speaking, I'm also sure I could handle the workload involved. Even so,
Is it Reen that's stopping you?
This takes me back to Thor's. Remember when we were in on those Arcus tests? You were totally bewildered as to why you'd been chosen at first.
Oh, I really was. We were all good friends by that point. But I remember being so confused on why Instructor Sarah picked me. You and Crow were two of the most capable students in our year. George was one of Professor Schmidt's disciples and a highly gifted engineer in his own right.
But it was.
And then there was me, an ordinary girl who just knew my way around organizing files a little better than most.
Ultimately the most capable person.
I don't know. If anyone else said they became student council president in the first year, I wouldn't believe them. That's something you handled like it was nothing, I might add. Even with the Arcus tests thrown into the mix. While on our field studies, you'd prepared the rest of the council for every kind of eventuality without fail. And then you still had the energy to support us by drafting up game plans and guiding us wherever we went.
We would have been up shit creek without those. Sarah was some kind of slave driver on us innocent babes.
A little bit, probably.
You made it so we did more than squeak by on those tests. Even made them a fond memory. You're the glue that holds us together, Toa.
That is most certainly very, very true about this 4.
You're all gonna make me blush. I was only able to do all of that because I had you. You noticed how anxious I was and gave me a gentle push in the right direction. Having you all at my back gave me the strength to face forward. That's why I was able to handle everything.
There we go.
So much happened during our years at the academy, both good and bad. But no matter how grim things looked, we always got through them by supporting each other. And before I knew it, I'd really come to love Thor's. And there was Class 7. I never could have dreamed when I met everyone that we'd make it through 2 wars together, but here we are.
I doubt anyone could have seen all that's happened coming.
Yeah.
It's been wild beyond belief, yeah. Remember when I died? Fun times.
Yes, I did remember when you died.
I know we use humor to cope, but Hades above, that is grim. Oh, you know, you technically never graduated, did you, Crow? Maybe you could enroll at the branch campus when your journey's all over. Finish up your studies.
Seconding that idea. Don't you want to study under Instructor Reen?
Yeah, 'cause I really want to hit those books.
There's a part of me that wishes I could turn back time and go through school all over again. I only enrolled at Thor's because I didn't want to run away from the importance of power in the military. But I got more than I ever bargained for during my time there, and I'm still learning so much by teaching at the branch campus.
There we go.
It was the connections we gained from being part of the Thor's family that let us overcome the Great Twilight. And I think those connections are just as important as the work I'd be doing as part of the NGO. Carrying the torch of camaraderie and cooperation forward however we can is our duty as the foundation of the world.
Struggles would be proud.
Fair enough.
Sounds to me like your course is set then.
Just follow your heart, Toa. It won't lead you astray. If life takes you to a fork in the road and neither road feels right to tread, you forge a third path, all your own.
Look at the fucking road. Angie, look at the fucking road.
That's how Reens and how our group have always done it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Angie. Thanks for helping me think this through, you guys.
I just sat here looking pretty.
Give it your best, Toa. We'll always be rooting for you.
Okay.
No matter how far apart we are or how much our paths diverge, that will never change.
Never ever.
We made our way to the class reunion in the capital. Wonderful seeing so many old friends, and I hadn't had the time to meet since graduating. Between good food and drinks, time flew. But soon time came to depart. After saying my goodbyes, I'd only just made the last train of the night back to Leaves. Toa is obviously, as is said, part east of Calverdian, as has been said before.
That was so much fun.
Everyone looks, that's why she's wearing a dress like this.
Everyone looks like they were doing so well. Klein, Friedel. Hope we can squeeze in enough time to hang out again soon.
The next stop is Leaves. Leaves, when disembarking.
Oh, it was a close one. I almost missed my stop.
Welcome back.
Oh, what brings you here, Irene? Did you come to meet me?
I was out for a nighttime stroll anyway, so I thought I would. You have fun at the reunion?
The funnest. I admit I didn't expect to get back and run into you first thing like this.
I just couldn't get it to sleep. I got a lot of things in my mind, I guess. Next term's lessons, new students to plan for. Not to mention the fact that we're going to be losing Randy, Major Irving, and possibly even you too.
Oh, you know about that, huh? You saw right through me. Listen, Reen.
Hey. I'm not going to weigh in on your decision. If I did, I'll just end up trying to make you stay. Besides, even if you do end up leaving, that's not going to sever the bond between us. That's how Thor's is. Just follow the path you believe in, and you know that I'll be supporting you the whole way.
Thanks, Reen. That means a lot coming from you.
I could tell that Reen felt the same way I did. That's how we were able to come this far. Even when we were apart, we were always supporting one another. And with that in mind, the path I ought to choose became clear. Later. Is that your final answer, Mrs. Herschel?
Yes, I'm gonna stay at the branch campus, but I want to take on as many jobs as possible from the NGO.
Would personally love that, but are you sure? The path you're choosing to go down is undeniably more difficult than any of your other options.
I know. But I think my connection to Thoris will prove useful to the NGO activities. I want to link the two of them together, not just for the Empire, but for the future of the entire continent.
I see. In that case, I'll say no more. Let's get down to business. I want to talk to you about the arrangements for negotiations to lead up to the signing ceremony.
Of course.
She's going out of her way to pick the hardest path of them all. Thus is quite ahead of it, but there's quite the future ahead of it. That includes you. This is just the end result of all our choices. Hey, you and I are both part of Thor's now. You don't get much room to talk, pal. Well, you're not wrong. She'll be taking my place as head instructor. 1 second. Sorry, guys. Things happened outside, but I'm back now. Anyway, she'll be taking my place as head instructor. Swarza, you better give her the backup she needs. Of course, for both you and Randy. The Humanity Finance instructor is coming by to say hello today, right? Yes, she'll be taking Instructor Herschel's place. She'll be quite rash, but I believe she's the right woman for the job. If I remember correctly, she's your... Ah, his sister. Sarah. Who's taking Randy's job then?
So this is it, Thor's branch campus. Place connected to our alma mater. Well, not much else to do but dive in. Give this everything I've got.
The path chosen. I was away for so long, and that's all I had to wait for. We got the Diamond Nova, and we got Toa's special little thing. Nice. A whole bunch of character notes there, which is nice. And profiles done. Profiles 2. We're going to be a fair way from that one, I think. We've still got a fair way before we get to that one. I'm actually going to check out the Reverie Gardens entrance. I'm going to grab this.
Connecting to Reverie Garden database. Confirming rank points accumulated.
I just reported in because I want to. I don't think I have enough to do anything. Oh, well, I can add scuffle subs, so let's just do that. And then now I've completed that, so really I've just got the big boys left to do. The tag-along one is the next one that's in. All the add PP and all of that stuff is all complete. So that will help me at some point, but I think I'm going to say, if you've enjoyed that, please like and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time, where we
Millennial Trove activated.
do another one of those Slab of Remembrances. Peace and love.